Yo, it's your boy Will, and I'm back in another video. And today's topic going to be all of the stuff that streamers and YouTubers do on the internet is just for content. I'm not one of them. We know this. If you watch me for real, if you watch me for real, I don't fake. No, I don't fake nothing on camera at all. I don't take any parts out of my video once ever in my life, or once or ever in my life, But that's if you watch me for real, you will know everything, which I already mentioned already. But like my videos is compared to Twitch lives, especially no, except my videos don't be 1 hour longer or 10 hours. But from the fights, internet beefs, arguments, cheating, roasting, and pranking be all for content. Most of us know this and most of us don't. Most of us know this from back then up to now, and most of us back then don't know. Or probably don't even know today. But yeah, everything is just for content, It don't be real. But if you watch me, my stuff be real, Ain't no faking over here, baby. Nothing. Ain't no faking. I don't take no parts out of my video. None of that. I don't do none of that at all, bro. I don't add my videos at all. You know me for it. If you watch my videos, then you know what I'm talking about. But everything is for content. Now, don't get me wrong. Most of the content be real sometimes, But most of it ain't realistic. But yeah. But we see, every time we see somebody beefing on the internet, as celebrities, it was like back then, I don't really watch these people like that, But I watch these people because I react to videos. Y'all know I make reaction videos. So, yeah. You know what I'm talking about. I have to say, every time you see a celebrity and another celebrity beef on the internet, we see these two collab out of nowhere, bro. They together, bro. Ain't nothing going on for real. They ain't fighting on none of that. And I see that a couple times, bro. A lot of times, way before, on YouTube, bro. I seen that a lot. So everything that be going on YouTube is just for content, bro. These people want to make their money, bro. They want to have the best content out there, bro. So they would come up with anything that would catch anybody's attention. And people love drama. So drama is the number one thing that everybody loves, bro. I don't love drama, but everybody else do. In general, they love drama, bro. So it will catch everybody's attention, and they will get their views, and they will get their likes and comments off that, But yeah, don't be one of those who consume this type of content all day and every day, especially videos of fighting and arguing. Prince is cool, but those two that I just named, which is fighting and arguments, is a big no, because when you off your device, you're just thinking nothing but negativity, and most people let that take over their lives. Same thing with rap music. I listen to rap music. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to front with y'all, But that's not what I would consume all day, because, oh shoot. Because what will you hear on a rap song, bro? Killing. You will hear killing, going to jail, robbing, fighting, drug dealing, this and the dead. This and the dead is the most biggest thing that be going on in these rap songs in today's world, bro. In today's world, bro. If you listen to rap today, You hear nothing but rappers dissing the dead, bro. That's a big thing, bro. I know it was a Chicago thing, bro, before. But it's lame. It's lame as heck. As you get older, things become lame to you. And this is the number one thing that's lame today. It's lame. Dissing the dead in your songs is lame. Very much lame. If you ask me, bro. And one of the rappers that I listened to, like way before, that never dissed the dead ever, and it was, like, they was about that for real, was Pharoah Santana. RP Pharoah Santana, bro. That was the only dude I can really mess with, because everybody else is just one of those who just dissing the dead, but Pharoah Santana wasn't like that. He was the only dude who didn't diss nobody who was dead, bro. He the only person who didn't diss the dead, bro. Ever in his career. Ever. From 20 years old up to 28 years old, bro. He never dissed the dead ever in his song, bro. Ever. He might say GK and all this stuff, but he never dissed the dead, ever. He never dissed the dead the day in his life. He never said it. He never dissed the dead, ever. And he was just a boss, bro. A boss at that, you know? That's how I can really get jiggy with his music, because it was nothing but boss stuff, you know? Nothing but boss stuff. Boss business, you know? That's the only person I can really get jiggy with at the time back then, you know? It's Pharoah Santana. Because the other sets that you probably know about from Chicago is dissing the dead. They just dissing the dead and just up guns and videos, you know? Now, don't get me wrong, Pharoah Santana up guns in the video himself, you know? But still, though, he didn't diss the dead at all. He didn't diss the dead like everybody else, bro. And when these folks diss the dead, bro, they get creative with this every single time. They get creative with this. And each song, bro, they even have little things in the video to even diss the dead. Like Lil Mark from 051, bro. RP. No, I don't got nothing, I don't got nothing going on with that stuff. But still, Lil Mark, bro, they were dissing, bro. They were dissing him, you know. We know what happened to him, too. But they was dissing, bro, you know. They was talking about him being in a big coat and everything when he died. And that's exactly what was going on. And all the other side was doing the same thing. It's crazy, bro. They even still dissing the dead. If we talking right now, they still dissing the dead right now, bro. Not just in Chicago, bro. Everywhere else, Florida, everywhere you can think of, they dissing the dead, bro. New York, UK, all that. You can't consume this stuff at all, bro. And that's something I had to realize as I got older, bro. That's something I had to realize as I got older, bro. You know? But yeah, all that, you can't consume none of that, bro. See, that's not what I would, I know I wouldn't listen to, but I would listen to rap music about money, about getting money, you know? That's it. So you might catch me listen to Rick Ross, Rich the Kid, the old Rich the Kid, the Rich the Kid from 2013 up to 2018, 2013 up to 2018. Migos, all of them, bro. Rick Ross, everybody who talk about money. Bankroll Fresh, I love the heck out of Bankroll Fresh. Shout out to Street Money, you know, all day. Street Money worldwide, bro. Shout out to all day, man. I love Chris Tripp. I love Bougie. I love, I think his name is Soldier. I think it's Soldier, yeah. But I love some music that talk about money. That's it. But when they talk about money and sex and drugs, I don't got nothing to do with that, bro. But when they talk about just giving money, bro, I can get with that. But when they talk about killing and dissing the dead, I can't get jiggy with that, bro. I can't put that in my mind, bro. But we don't listen. We don't do that, bro. We don't listen to no music that dissing the dead. That's all, bro. I don't mess with that. It might be cool to y'all. Y'all might instigate and everything and being on these rappers' comments and saying it's cool and that. I mess with your music when that rapper ain't, bro. And they just dissing the dead flat out, bro. That's a no-no, bro. But everything is just for content, bro. Back to YouTubers and streamers. No, we talking about rapping now. My fault, y'all. We still talking about rapping. If I hear something about killing or dissing the dead or praising Satan in rap music. It though all rap music ain't nothing, bro. But like I said, I only listen to music that just talk about money, bro. But if this talking about when it talk about money, sex, and drugs, bro, nah, bro. But when it's just talk about getting money, that's it. I can get jiggy with that. If I hear something about killing or dissing the dead or praising Satan, then I had to turn it off. Instantly, bro. Because you are what you listen to. You are what you listen to. Or what you watch on TV or your phone. And I know I'm an age, of course. I'm old enough to listen to that type of music, but still though, I'm not gonna listen to that music, bro. But I'm an old head. I'm an old head as a 21-year-old, bro. For real. When it comes to things in this world, bro. I'm an old head for real. So I would think everything in this generation is terrible. Terrible and I'm right. So I don't want to listen to anything that's negative. That's negative unless it's something positive and it's feeding my mind and my soul with knowledge or peace. Anything else is out of the window. So all that dissing and then drugs and sex, bro. No, bro. If it's about money and praising God, bro. Even though you can't praise, you can praise God, bro, and get money at the same time. That's cool. That's the two main things. It's cool to get rich, y'all. You know, I'm gonna let y'all know right now. It's cool. It's okay to get rich. You know, God don't got no problem with that at all. He want all his children to have everything in heaven, bro. Everything. From the cars to the houses, jewelry, all that God want his children to be rich as possible. Go make so much money, bro. Go make so much money. Why? Because you can return that back, you know, to your community or anything, bro. You know? So ain't no problem getting money, bro, at all. Ain't no problem getting money. I'm gonna let y'all know right now. Ain't no problem getting money. God want that. God wants rich as possible, bro. Everybody rich. That's why he put dreams and everything in our head, bro. When we go to sleep. And put visions inside our head, bro. Cause he want us to become rich. He want us to become rich, bro. That's what he want. He want us to have everything in the world, bro. But to even get to that, you have to have a relationship, a relationship you have to have a relationship between you and God, bro. A strong one, a strong relationship between you and God, bro. A strong one. And anything you ask for, you shall receive it, you know? As he would say. As he would say to you, you know? But yeah. Gossip, man. Gossip. I love the Lord, you know? I love the Lord. You love the Lord? I love the Lord. But anyway, man. Yeah, I'm not listening to anything that's not feeding my knowledge or my peace, bro. Anything else is out the window. Simple as that. Same thing with drama from people I don't play that. I don't play that at all. From, I'm gonna say quotes, you know, end quotes. You heard that what happened to who and who? One of the things I don't want to hear ever from another person, because they're gonna have me talking about that person. Because if they talking about that person, then they talking about me towards somebody else. You know? Let it go. We all know this. But anyway, I don't need to hear that. I don't need to hear that I everything. Because if it don't have anything to do with me and it's negativity, I don't want to hear it, bro. So things is just for content, bro, at the end of the day. But you know me. Y'all know me. Everything I release on my YouTube channel, any platform you can think of, is real, bro. Everything is real. So when I be doing these push-ups on the camera, bro, every last push-up is real, bro. All this stuff is real. It's not fake. I don't take no parts out of my video. I don't edit my videos. I don't do none of that at all. So yeah, everything is just for content, bro. Don't let people fool you. But sometimes, like I said, sometimes it be real. It be real. Sometimes the stuff be real. To a point somebody become a dead body. Cause I be seeing these YouTubers, boy, be putting money on putting bags on people's heads, bro. And I saw an influencer did that before from YouTube, bro. And I believe it was at least 10,000 or 50,000 that she put on somebody's head, bro. On female head, bro. An influencer. She put 10,000 or 50,000 on her head, bro. That's wild. But yeah, everything is just for content. I'm gone. It's your boy Will checking out. I'm gone, bro.